this week while I was just spending some alone time with God, he started talking to me about repositioning us. And as soon as he said it, I saw this giant ship in the ocean. And doing a little thought process and talking to God about it, he started talking about, you know how when ships, like cruise ships, when they're in Alaska in the summer, they're moved to Mexico in the winter because they can't go through the waters up in Alaska because they're all frozen. So they're repositioned for a season. And God was showing me that we're being repositioned for a season. And in that repositioning, the things that are familiar and comfortable are going to become unfamiliar and awkward. But we have to kind of check in with God because that unfamiliar and awkward can sometimes cause us to pull back. But God is saying, I'm doing this. I'm moving you into something new. I'm repositioning from where you were to a different location, to a different calling, to a different anointing, whether it's expanded, whether it's brand new to you, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new location. He's repositioning you for a season. And for some, it will be a permanent addition, and for some, it will be a repositioning that's temporary, and then you'll go back to what your normal is. And the example he was giving me was out of Acts 6, when Philip was chosen to be one of the 7 to do the business end of the ministry so that the apostles could pray and spend more time with God. Well, he went from being on the business end, serving the widows, doing all these different things, to suddenly being out in Samaria, preaching the gospel, moving in signs and wonders, all of that. Then from there, he goes and ministers the gospel to an Ethiopian under Queen Candace, who brings the gospel to him that's going to bring the gospel of Christ to Ethiopia. So he starts small in the Samaria, then he goes national. He's going international. And then at the end, we see him being with his 4 daughters who were prophetess in his household. Philip, he was just showing me, Philip's kind of a circle. I don't even know where Philip started except in Acts 6 when he was chosen. And from there, he goes in these repositioning opportunities until he comes back into the place where he started with his family. So I just want to encourage you guys that things are going to seem unusual and strange, but God is repositioning you for what he has for you next.